ịbụ nwanne ịhụnanya nwanne Chukwu ya agọzi anyị ma na anyị abịara ọrụ Australia anyị bịa iwe ibe dị ụlọ anyị so eke bịa.
Hi, what's your name, please?
My name is Ifoma Aganwa.
Okay, for how long have you been coming for the program?
I was here 2017 for the New Yam Festival, and it was fantastic.
Okay, so how far, what does it mean to you, how far?
So it's just basically to revisit the rich Igbo culture and tradition, and also basically showing the kids our culture and how much, yam was valued very much in the Igbo culture back then in those days.
Okay. So if I may ask, please, what's your name?
Oh, my name is Ndi Igbo.
Okay, and what does this event symbolize to you?
Oh, it's a way of remembering our culture, even though we are in a different setting. Yeah. We need to remember things we do in a cultural setting, which is Yam Festival. Yeah. Yam symbolizes riches and health, and also nutrition in the traditional Igbo culture. So it's an age-long celebration. Every year in Igbo culture, Yam Festival is celebrated, and so we are carrying the same thing on into diaspora.
Thank you very much. And for being the daughter, if I may say, being indoctrinated, what are you expecting this year from the program?
I'm just expecting to, like as my dad said, to learn more about my culture. Okay. And yeah, my parents always stress that it's important to learn about my culture because we're living in a place where we don't originally come from. So yeah, to be able to keep in touch with our roots is very important.
Okay,
yes.
So I do hope you have so much fun.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, what's your name, please?
I'm Donald Okeke.
Okay, how long have you been coming for the program?
We're actually one of the founders of the Igbo Association in Queensland, yes.
Okay, and what does it mean to you?
At least we all know what we're here for the New Yam Festival. Yeah. And the New Yam Festival as an Igbo man is an important event in our culture. So it's a day we celebrate the goods and the unity we have as a community. I mean, coming here brings us together as a family. So we celebrate all that God has blessed us with. Even though we live in overseas countries, but we still remember where we come from. So it's an important event, and also reminding the young ones of the need to know where they come from. So it's quite a good day for us today, being here. Yes.
Thank you. And you too, please. What's your name?
My name is Rita Okeke.
Okay. So how far has it been with each progressive year and trying to indoctrinate the kids into the culture?
Well, concerning culture, my husband is very strong about culture.
Yeah.
So they've been doing this Yam Festival now. I think this is the second year.
Okay.
And they get the kids to introduce themselves and speak a bit of, the language, which is good for them.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. To have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Please, what's your name?
My name is Nonso Okafo.
Okay. With respect to the event, how long have you been attending the event?
This event is only the second edition of its kind in Queensland, and I've been across it all. So, again, if you're asking about how long I've been a member of this community, I've always been a member ever since I set my foot in Australia. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, what are your expectations this year for the event?
Well, our expectation is a more revamped and a more energized function. As you can see, people are still turning up in numbers. I think it's going to be very packed here today. Of course, we've prepared very well. So we've got lots of space, lots of food, and lots of drinks to cater for all that come along here today. So yeah, we're not worried at all because we expect people to turn out in numbers.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does the event mean to you?
So the event, Iriji as it is in Igbo culture, is a celebration of God's blessings when it comes to enjoying the fruit of our labor. So it's more about harvest, Of course, you know that we all toiled in the sun and the rain and the shine, but there comes a time when you need to sit back and look at all the hard work and call friends and family to sit down and celebrate the good deeds of Amadioha, as we call it in Igbo language. Amadioha is the god of the supreme deity. But of course, this is more replicating how it's done back home and calling friends and family to come join us in festivity of a festival that is rich in music, color, food. So that's what today is about.
All right, thank you so much. I do hope you have a great time at the event.
I sure will. Thank you.
Thank you too. Hello, what's your name, please?
Meg.
And you?
My name's Connor.
Okay, with respect to the program, what did you learn?
I learned that Igbo culture is beautiful, and there were so many different aspects of it that made it what it was, and it was a lot of transferring culture onto the new generation. I love that there's so many kids and young people here as well. But yeah, I think it was interesting that they were, like, you're speaking a language and people are around to understand that. But also, yeah, it's such a precious thing to have something to transfer onto. I love that. It was so good.
With respect to the event, what was your favorite part?
Definitely, I was going to say again, just the yam, just that section, that just getting to be a part of that, the dancing, the joy, and it's been an amazing part. So yeah, I was loving it.
And would you love the program to continue? Do you love the consistency in it?
Absolutely. I hope it happens every year, and I hope this is the turnout that comes out. It's just so awesome. Love it. So good.
What's your point of view when it comes to culture, like trying to transfer culture from an older generation to a younger generation?
I think it's such a powerful thing that we get to transfer culture, and that you guys can do it in this way, through plays, through just experiencing this together. And I think it's been awesome to be part of this and have it here. And yeah, I know it's great. I'm so much. That's my point of view. I think it's great. I think generations need to be able to receive the cultures that came before. So yeah.
And with respect to being a woman, what do you think about passing culture from yourself to your kids?
It's so important. I don't want my kids to not know where they came from. So I think things like this are just priceless. You can't put a price on it. It's great. Yeah.
It's unquantifiable.
Yes, it really is. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
I hope you have a great time.
You too.
Hello, what's your name, please?
Ahamu Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka Christian.
Okay. For how long have you been coming for the program?
For as long as I've been here in Australia. I came into Australia in 2012. So since then, I've been an active member of Nwannedinamba.
Okay. With the aftermath of the program, what was your favorite part of it?
Look, honestly, it's phenomenal. That is what we expected. We have always put in our best to make sure anything we do is better than the previous year. And I can say from what I've seen tonight, it is definitely better than the previous year.
And would you also want to pass this culture on to your kids?
Well, my wife is from this part of the world, and I've got two beautiful daughters. And from time to time, I make them understand one thing, that I have a root, and my root is part of me. And for you to get the best of me, you have to understand my root. And so far, it's been working well. In fact, my wife is a firm believer of what I'm just saying now. She actually encourages the kids to speak and learn what I tell them. And it's been great.
Concerning the entirety of this program, what does it really symbolize or mean to you?
Look, honestly, if I have to explain everything in details, it would be lengthy. But I'll just cut it short. New Yam Festival, as the name implies, New Yam is the celebration of yam. That is harvest. That is, the harvest brings up the new yam. So we're celebrating the season for new yam. So it's pretty symbolical to us, the Igbos, and it's one thing we enjoy doing. Yeah, because the yam is part of us, and it's very, very symbolical to us.
So I can see that everyone put on an attire for the event, but I can see a heart. So what does that signify?
Oh, this heart? Well, funny enough, if I have to tell you the history of this heart and the symbol of it all, every direction this heart goes to means something, you know. But at this stage, I'll leave it here because it just means peace, happiness. Everything is fine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome.